To activate magnetic love tarot. My name is Vanessa, and today we're doing a crown chakra reading for October 7th, 2018. And our crown chakra is that violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. All right. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. And yeah, so just go ahead and connect to your breath. Just imagine a beautiful violet flower of life just above your head, your crown chakra. Just imagine that beautiful energy expanding all around you. Just kind of clearing all negativity and transforming it into light. Clearing all negativity within you and around you and transforming it into light. Okay, so first card is for the gift of the crown chakra. All right, the Hermit. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, I think one just flipped. Did a card flip? Yes. All right. We got the Two of Pentacles in the challenge of the crown chakra. And the advice is the last card. Oh. All right. Two kind of came out. I'm going to go for two today. I'm going to just give it a shot, shall we? I guess that was a reversal, but I'm not... Well, we'll think about that in a minute. Didn't feel like it wanted to be a reversal. Well, I mean, I was naturally flipping it, so that's why I say that. But, all right, let's see. Let's see if we can get all the cards in here so we can see what's going on with this reading. Alrighty, so starting out, it's the two cards that came out. So seven, I'm going to put the seven here. So Seven of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So, okay, so the Hermit. So the Hermit is very much, going, inward as well. It's going inward to find the light. It's going inward to find the answer, and that's exactly what we're talking about, is the importance of being within your, or maybe I was talking about this in the last reading. Sorry, I'm doing two readings right now. But the blessing of the Hermit is it finds the light within. It's willing to find the answers in the spiritual plane. And to realize that, to kind of shut out all the chaos from the external and just focus on the light, the direction, the abilities, to touch your own inner light, and to seek your answers there. And from there, it just creates dynamic action. By taking that time to really connect to that inner knowingness, you can then be swifter than just any logical planning. You're always going to get a higher frequency of result if you take that time to do the inner work to see what the bigger guidance is. Okay. So yeah, that's what it's asking us, is to, I think we all have psychic intuition and abilities to transmute negativity into light, but I think we're taught that we don't have these things and we need an outside source, and you want to find all your answers by someone who's figured them out for you. When there's only one you. You are the only one who has the answers for you. Sorry, I had one of play with these cards. I guess they're fine the way they are. But you're the only one who has the answers for you. And sometimes you have to listen to the stillness and show up for that stillness and participate in that stillness. And then you can really, you might have your best friends and or the best guides around you saying, oh, you really need to think about doing this. And then your inner wisdom is telling you something very different, but it's loud. It's loud and it's clear and it's undeniable. And in that case, you actually have to listen to the wisdom from within because it's there. You're the best. You have the most unique, perfect, one-of-a-kind answer for what you're seeking within you that no one else can really offer. I mean, that's not true. A lot of people can help you in terms of helping you realize the information you have within you, if that makes sense. Help you to facilitate that wisdom within. But that's the deal. It's in you. If anyone's helping you, they're helping you help you. Faster, clearer, and to help you not get stuck in some of the spinning wheels of just mental exhaustion and mental overthinking things and just habits, negative mindsets. I mean, people can help. You can get a lot of help from people. That's not really what I meant. What I meant was if someone's telling you one thing and a deep part of you is saying another, you need to listen to that deep part of you because it's got the answer. So, all right, that's a lot clearer than all of that I kind of was rumbling through, but, again, it's not about perfection. I'm just here to listen to what my guides and the guidance wants to share. Okay. So the challenge is the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is like juggle, 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 juggle. You've got a lot going on and probably too much, but it's change. You're creating change in the world, or you're dealing with new change coming into your life, and we don't really like change. It can be a balancing act and can be very overwhelming. And I think the challenge is to access your crown chakra during times of change, especially more than any, you need that guidance during intense change. You need to be very awake at the wheel. And that's what your crown chakra is there for, is to help you to transmute negativity before it even starts. You can if you're that in tune, you can see it a mile away, and it'll help you to balance the new in terms of just staying connected to your inner wisdom and knowing, oh, I just had this offer that sounds amazing, but a part of you is just saying that's not it, and then there's something that is less promising potentially, but it ends up being, the gift of all gifts. So you're not going to find those kind of things by just, going the logical path. You're going to have to go deeper, which I know I keep on saying that, but that's what we're conditioned out of, how deep we are. We're very complex, incredible. We're an amazing humanity, and we've been very trained into mundane, and that's not who we are. And that's kind of why I'm doing these readings and doing the work I'm here showing up for on this planet, is I know how amazing we are. Okay, that sounds horrible, all knowing me. I mean, but then again, I know because it's channeled. It speaks to me. I can hear it's like I can hear a renaissance of possibility ready to be activated by just us showing up and working on showing up for each other, because we've been so conditioned not to show up for each other and to run away and to classify good, bad. Oh, my lighting just went out. Oh, well, sorry. I guess I could try a little bit. All right, there we go. Back in action. We're conditioned out of showing up for each other, and I think the nonstop intensity that has been this presidency here in the United States, I believe, is happening because we're not gonna wake up to who we are from our state of forgetting and being conditioned outside of our depth, outside of our abilities to cultivate incredible things together, when we're united, when we're together, when we're embracing each other's differences, when we're one collectively. Like, we're on one planet. Like, it's the idea to think that poisoning one part of the planet because because they're not rich enough to stop the poisoning, versus you can't put the poison over here because it's the wealthy people live here, kind of thing. And my words aren't perfect, sorry about that, but again, it's not about perfection, but that's the thing. It's like, we're the planet, we are the planet. Poisoning anywhere is poisoning ourselves. And, it's the same thing with how we're treating other people's children and other people's, other societies. It's like this, we live at the same place. Don't shit where you eat, Like, if we're going to simplify it, that's what we need to say. It's like, come on, like, but we're so, on this, like, capitalism, consumer nation, must get your credit card activated, must get this house, and hopefully you can pay it before you die. And it's just, I don't know how we've been convinced into this as the one answer, but I'm pretty sure it's by not listening to our crown chakra and being conditioned away from it, so that we're in a state of dull, reactionary, there's only one answer and it's this answer kind of mentality, which, if you connect to your crown chakra, there's a lot of answers. There's almost too many answers, sometimes. But even then, when you feel overwhelmed by the too much inspiration that can come through, it's like, get grounded, get rooted, and just ask, okay, well, what's the most direct way of achieving this goal and this outcome? And it'll get clearer. All right, so moving on to the advice, and 2 cards came out, and I was keeping it simple, but these 2 felt like they wanted to be here. So here we go. Queen of Wands and the 7 of Wands, and I think that's just it. Again, it's saying, so the 7 of Wands is like, you have the upper hand, but doesn't mean it's not challenging. There's a lot of energy, there's a lot of action, there's a lot of to-dos, there's a lot of work to do. But you do have what it takes, and that's also what the Queen of Wands is saying, which she could easily be. When it's a king or a queen, it's both, even though there's very much a female sign here. But that's just it, to say that, like, what's going on in this country and the heartbreaking violence against women and people of color and people who are from a different place. Like, how did we get so off our crown chakra that this is where we're at? and again, I have to just hope. And when I tune into my crown chakra, it's that it's always been this way, and not to say that it's always been this way, because I mean, I think a lot longer ago, I think that isn't always true, but for majority of our current consciousness, it's very much been this way, and it's coming to light, like all of, see, this is actually perfect. It's coming to light, right? So we can't heal something if it's in the dark and you can't see it. And I think a lot of people avoid doing deeper work and connecting to their crown chakra or doing healing work and going deep is because they're afraid of what's in the darkness. And really, what's in the darkness just is usually something that's absolutely beautiful that has been abandoned in the darkness. And it's our fear of what's in the darkness keeps us from going in there and like embracing something beautiful that has just been so hungry for the light that it's created that pain. And we think the pain means something bad, but that pain is just some beauty calling to be seen in light. And it's been a very long day, so it's amazing I'm even doing these readings, but what's coming through is that yeah, we're up against a lot. There's no sugarcoating that, and but I have to say that I think it's because it's time that women get our power back, or for the first time, and really, I think that it's going to take time. And I think we're in the midst of this, is of women and respecting women. And women means men too. Men means women. Like we are human. It's just one side of the human equation. It doesn't mean one is a plus or a minus. We need to get out of that mentality because it's killing us. And it's enough, there's enough to this. It's time to give birth again. Like the Queen of Wands is non-stop. I am a little too tired for this. It is unstoppable energy. She's confident. She's not letting anybody tell her what she can and cannot do. And I think that's perfect, actually. I think that's exactly what it's talking about in terms of what's showing up in our world, is that, you know what? We have the fight. We're up against a major fight, but we have the upper hand, because as negative and disgusting and just unbearable and heartbreaking as everything that's going on right now in politics and the abuses, humanitarian abuses. That's what's happening. It's just enough is enough, and we're gonna stand up, and we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop and create the change. We're gonna do this by accessing that inner power. If we're connected to our root chakra, it will guide us all the way to getting back the divinity that I believe is us. And maybe people think that's a religious statement. I'm definitely very spiritual, not so religious. I think all religions have something amazing to offer. But then anytime someone's telling someone you can and can't do something, that might be something that they're really meant to do, and it's their choice. I'm not interested in supporting any of that. But I am, the golden rule, right? Like, treat others as you would want them to treat you. And, yeah, accessing your crown chakra and giving you the, it's so important, and that's what's coming through. So the advice is, we are up against a lot of shit right now. And we're not going to get through this chaos, this major change, this major shift we're in, if we're not connected to our root, or I want to say root chakra, that's really coming through. So it's, stay grounded in your root chakra and then activate all your other chakras up to your crown chakra. And then we're going to win. Then we can, show that wonderful Queen of Wands energy, that creativity, that like unstoppable force that we are as a humanity to protect our women, to protect our girls, to protect what's decent, to protect compassion, to protect our integrity of coming from a place of high value. At what point did we decide money was more important than human life? Because that dynamic is playing out full scale right now. And we really need to get back to our true, authentic priorities. And it's so important to activate and connect with your chakras. And that's why I was drawn to do these chakra readings, is we need to get grounded in our bodies, our minds, and our spirits. And we need to create dynamic change. And I'm here to support anyone who would like that support. And I appreciate you even showing up to watch this video. And again, I think I'm too much of a deep person to do dailies. I think dailies are great. I love watching dailies. But I don't think I have it in me. I think the projects that I'm working on are just deeper, and weeklies where I'm going to show up for these videos, but I have other offerings that I'm working on that are more in resonance with what I'm doing and how I'm doing them. So I'm excited to share with you that when the time is right. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday and just really connect into that inner wisdom. And thank you so much, and be more than well. Thank you.